bone or a bad sound, yeah. Blue moon in your eyes, yeah.
In this video, I'm ranking the Sopranos season openers.
I'm a fool to do your dirty work.
Ever go to tie your shoes and you notice the end of your laces are wet? From what? Why would they be wet?
The season 3 premiere had a hard act to follow.
Listen, Tone, I think we may have a problem.
Log off. That cookie shit makes me nervous.
This episode focuses on the FBI's perspective, so it's unique, but it's a little slow. There were definitely things I enjoyed about this episode. I really loved Polly's explanation of the dirty shoelaces from men's bathrooms.
Even if the lace is dry, and even if you don't touch the body of the shoe, bacteria and virus migrate from the sole up. Oh, shit.
I don't understand this at all.
For the season 4 premiere, we're in a new, less innocent era, with this being the first season to premiere following the September 11th terrorist attacks. This episode actually starts and ends with the same song, World Destruction, which is very fitting for both the episode and the environment as a whole.
He was referring to raccomandazione, the Italian custom of seeking special treatment from people in power.
Along with this darker, more vulnerable atmosphere, Carmela's tension with finances really picks up here. There are some strong moments with Tony and Christopher, particularly when Tony tells Christopher that Barry Haydu killed his father.
Lieutenant in the Clifton Police Force. Retired today.
My mother can't even talk about it.
It sets up some of the season's slow-burning power struggles.
Repeat it out.
Repeat it out.
It died on the vine.
It died on the vine.
Don doesn't wear shorts.
But there's more, I guess, setup than payoff in this episode.
What's that on the table? Daddy's Navy picture?
You ever miss him?
The season 5 opener begins like many of the other season openers, outside the house. But this time, we don't go in. We also normally would have Tony walking down the driveway to pick up the paper. He's done it in every season premiere up to this one. But in this season opener, Meadow drives over the paper instead.
We could be looking at a period of potentially violent power struggle.
The season 5 premiere is where we meet the class of 2004, and one of the most exciting ones is Feech Lamanna.
From that time on. Nobody so much as looks at me cross-eyed.
Solid groundwork, but I wouldn't say it's the best of the best of season openers.
This how you bag that deer?
I wouldn't use a firearm like this on a deer. It's unsportsmanlike.
Season 6B, the premiere episode, Soprano Home Movies. This episode features the famous Bobby Baccalieri quote. You probably don't even hear it when it happens, right? But at the beginning of the episode, when Carmela says, "Is this it?" they had heard it, because it was a loud knock on the door.
Is this it?
There's this moment in the episode where Tony's driving Bobby after he had punched Tony, and it reminds me of when Sil was driving Adriana allegedly to the hospital, but then takes the exit and drives off toward the woods. It's very layered, there's a lot going on, but it's not a traditional season opener. So in that sense, it didn't feel like the best of the best.
My understanding from Dr. Cusimano, your family physician, is that you collapsed.
Bring back the second.
Without the pilot, The Sopranos would have never happened. It was the success of the pilot that led to the rest of season 1 and everything else that followed from there up through the very last episode.
Possibly a panic attack? You were unable to breathe?
They said it was a panic attack.
We got a great introduction to many characters here, even though some of them did change a bit between the pilot and the rest of season 1.
That's a shame. A medication comes along after you're gambling, gets your fucking hip busted to shit.
It was funny, sentimental, philosophical.
I don't know, I just feel like lately my life's out of balance.
Our existence on this earth is a puzzle.
We had some whacking and some yakking.
Arthur, please, grow up. Does the mind not rebel in any possible scenario under which dentist is sending the Don of New Jersey, first class on a Norwegian steamship?
I ranked the pilot at number 3 because I think many of the actors and actresses were still sort of growing into their roles. That's understandable, of course. It was literally the first episode. So I think they still had some room to grow.
Altasanti, Christopher.
Here.
For number 2,
It was a very good year.
it's the season 2 opener.
Hey, Sil.
What?
What? I've been gone a long time. Let me hear it.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Much of what makes season 2 so delightful gets introduced in the first episode.
You're not gonna believe this. Your sister's here.
Barbara?
Nope, Janice.
So look, all I need is a couple of $100 to fix her car so I can get back and forth to the hospital. Then I'll take her home to Seattle. Maybe stay at her house here temporarily.
Puss also returns.
Tony! Tone!
Not everyone arrives, though. We still have a couple more folks like Richie Aprile, who doesn't come until the 3rd episode. That's why I decided to rank it number 2 for the season openers.
Just this one time, I'll let you ask me about my affairs.
Which brings us to my choice for number 1.
Everyone broke underestimating the taste of the American public.
The ancient Egyptians postulated 7 souls.
The first episode of season 6A, Members Only, it has such a dark, foreboding tone. The season 2 opening montage to It Was a Very Good Year by Frank Sinatra was fantastic, and it could be outdone only by the season 6 opening montage to the tune of 7 Souls by Bill Laswell and William S. Burroughs, which features his narration of passages from his novel, The Western Land.
I'm worried, Aid.
Everybody's worried.
No, I am worried all the time.
Johnny Sacks in jail, Phil's the acting boss of the Lupertazzi family, and Ray Curto and Eugene Pontecorvo both die.
What the fuck is it? I can't catch a fucking break?
This is Tony Soprano, talking about the Angelo Giacalone murder. The sound quality's not good, but I can back it up in court. He said...
His master's voice.
So that's 2 rats taken out of the picture in 1 episode. The big whammy comes at the end when Tony gets shot by Uncle Junior, and this is after we already have the shock of seeing Eugene's death. Talk about an action-packed season opener.
I was thinking about buying a place in Fort Myers. Retiring there, actually.
Retiring? You took an oath, G.
Guts out of my life.
I feel like Eugene's tragic arc perfectly encapsulates this season's themes, and Tony getting shot adds a whole other level of shocking to it. I feel like it really sets the existential tone of this final stretch of seasons 6A and 6B. There's a lot going on, and I feel like it's a great foreshadowing of what's to come. Each season opener has its own strengths, whether it's subtle dread or explosive momentum. Which season opener hit hardest for you? And stay tuned for my next ranking video. Thanks for watching. As always, I'd love to hear from you.
Blue moon in your eyes,